Another skill that they will need is the ability to work well as part of a team. So as a therapist, there may be multiple physiotherapists within your sports club. So you need to be able to liaise with the other people that are working with the team, so you know who's working with which players, or if treatment's already been given to certain players and you're now dealing with them. So that then leads on to having good communication skills with your other employees and with the people that you're working with. So you need to be able to listen to people's problems and pick up on the areas that they need help with, and then help them in those areas. So the way that this relates to me is that I'm very interested in sports science, especially the anatomy of the body. So bones and muscles really interest me, and the way the body works. So therefore I feel sport physiotherapy would be very suited to me, as I do enjoy the body. I also feel like I am a very caring person, and I will care about the well-being of the patients and the clients that I'm working with. So I'd want to get them to back to their physical state that they were in before the injury. I'd really want to help them as much as I possibly could. I feel like I'd be good at explaining issues that is wrong with them in a way that they'd be able to understand. So obviously most people wouldn't know all the technical and scientific terminology within anatomy and the body. So I feel like I would be able to explain it in a way that they would understand what's wrong with them, to help themselves get better. I also feel like I have good communication skills within a team. So the way that this relates to me is that I work with people within my current job. So this is either over the phone or in person. So I have to speak to people and explain different things that they are asking for. So if I had to relate this to physiotherapy, I feel like I would be able to do this. The next job is a water sports instructor, which is part of the outdoor adventure sector. So to be a water sports instructor, you will need a coaching or instructing qualification approved by the relevant national governing body. You'd also need a first aid and life-saving certificate, as you'd be normally working in quite extreme sports, so obviously this is a must when doing things like that. The salary tends to be between $1,200 and $1,300 a year, depending on who you're working with. The hours could be quite irregular because it's normally working in public holidays, as they tend to be organisations like PGL that do trips in school holidays, specifically for schools. But it could also be just for normal organisations. It could be normal working hours. So the organisation that's closest to me, that's relevant to me, would be at the Hove Lagoon, where they have a water sports centre which is open 7 days a week, where obviously they'd need staff there all the time. If you wanted to develop within outdoor adventure, then there's a number of different courses that you're able to take part in. This could include a level 2 certificate in outdoor activity leadership and other outdoor programs and skills. For the different skills that you would need to be an outdoor adventure instructor, is that you'd need to have a high level of skill within your activities, as you will be leading and teaching groups of people at a time. So if you don't really know what you're talking about, then obviously this isn't going to be benefiting the people that you're trying to teach. You'd also need to have the ability to lead and manage groups of people. So as I mentioned before, one example would be PGL, where they work with groups of children. So if you're not used to working with a group, or you're not able to do this, then this job wouldn't be suited to you. You also need the ability to give clear instructions and explanations. So as I said before, if you're working with children, you need to be able to be clear in what you're explaining to do, or trying to do, because if they aren't able to do it properly, then it could be quite dangerous if they do something wrong. So you need to make sure that you're clear and concise and demonstrate what you're asking people to do. You need to be able to have confidence and encouragement to help the children aspire to be better in what they're doing, because a lot of outdoor adventure activities can be quite challenging. So groups of people will need your motivation to help them do better and learn how to do different things. A main skill that you'd also need is to be calm in difficult or dangerous situations. So you need to be responsible and aware of health and safety issues, and if something is to go wrong, you need to be able to know in yourself that you're able to deal with this. So evaluating the job is I feel like I'm calm and dangerous in harmful situations, as I am a lifeguard, so I am trained in first aid, and I obviously am trained to deal with difficult situations where something could be going seriously wrong. I also feel that I'm clear at explaining things, and working with groups of people, as I have done in previous experience, I feel like I can lead groups of people and explain different tasks that they need to complete. And obviously, linking back to lifeguarding, I am aware of health and safety. I have the qualifications that prove that I'm aware of health and safety and first aid that goes along with it. So my first job opportunity choice would be sport therapy, as I feel that this is the job that suits me the best. It's the job that I am most interested in taking up as a profession, as I feel like I am a very active and caring person that's on the ball, and I like change. So I feel like sport therapy is very different in its day-to-day basis in what you need to do. That's why I then chose dietitian as my second choice, as I also feel like as you'd be working with different clients, you have a lot of change and variety in the jobs that you're doing. And obviously I enjoy caring and well-being of people, so helping people get back to health with diets and nutrition would really something that I'd like to do. And then the third job that I have chosen is swimming coach. So I really enjoy swimming. Swimming has been my main hobby for many, many years. So I have a very high knowledge of swimming and techniques, and I feel like I'm at quite a high skill level myself. So being a swimming coach is something that I could do, as I enjoy working with people, and if I was to do coaching, it would probably be with younger children, as that's the group of people that I most like working with, as I feel like I can really relate and get across to children. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you.